Sunshines, and welcome to a video about my opinion why the Sims 3 base game is better than the Sims 4. Now, before I start this video, I don't mean to upset anybody. This is just my personal opinion on this game and why I think that after 3,000 hours of playing the Sims 4, I will forever choose The Sims 3. So, of course, I will be discussing The Sims 3 in this video, but I will also eventually do a video about The Sims 4 and about the features in there that I miss in The Sims 3. Now, having that said, I want to get into this video. Now, my video includes 5 things that I love about The Sims 3 that I basically just miss in The Sims 4, and which are either not featured in there at all, or, you know, come in expansion packs or game packs or any of the fucking packs that they sell. Now, it is not a secret that I am not a big fan of The Sims 4, even though I have played it with a lot of fun for 3,000 hours. Yes, I am not kidding. I got The Sims 4 when I was about 12 years old, and I loved it. I really did. I think I was just too young to really criticize a game, and I just really didn't care as long as I could play because my computer just couldn't handle The Sims 3 at the time. Now, having that said, I think The Sims 4 is a game where you have to purchase expansion packs in order to gain the full experience of a Sims game, whereas The Sims 3 offers you expansion packs to expand the game, and you don't need them to enjoy the capacity of the game itself. Now, the first thing I want to discuss is that The Sims 3 has substantially bigger worlds in base game than The Sims 4. And yes, The Sims 3 came with only one base game world called Sunset Valley. Now, in The Sims 3 store, there is a world called Riverview that was released shortly after the game was launched, I believe. It is a completely free world and you only need base game to be able to play in that world. Now, still though, even without Riverview, Sunset Valley still has more lots, and I mean a lot of more lots than Willow Creek, Oasis Springs and Newcrest all together. The Sims 4 comes with 3 worlds, or I like to call them neighborhoods because I don't think they deserve the name worlds in the base game. It comes with Willow Creek, Oasis Springs and a completely empty world, Newcrest. Now, personally, when I played The Sims 4, I did not use Newcrest ever because I just couldn't be bothered filling up a whole fucking world by myself. I just like to load into my game and go. Now, obviously, this can be different to everyone, but that's just my opinion. Now, when we talk about the amount of lots that are in Sunset Valley, you're probably gonna be a little bit shocked. Sunset Valley has a total of 92 lots. Now, obviously, this includes the community lots and residential lots and also the empty lots. The Sims 4 base game comes with 3 neighborhoods, as I just mentioned, and it has 57 lots. Only 57 lots. I am not kidding, I have counted them. And yes, this includes the community buildings, even though there aren't many. This includes everything. Now, I don't even think that's the worst part, that The Sims 4 has smaller worlds. I can imagine why they did that. But almost 40 lots less than Sunset Valley just sounds insane to me. I just honestly, I can't believe it. Now, in Sunset Valley and in all the Sims 3 worlds, you can go grocery shopping, go to the bookstore, go to the spa, go to the movie theater. You have a graveyard when you can visit your family members that have passed away, or anything else you want to do there, I don't know. You have a city hall, you have a hospital, you have a law enforcement building, etc, etc, etc. It just goes on and on and on. You have beaches, and everything that I have just mentioned is either not in The Sims 4 or you have to pay for it. So it is in an expansion pack. Things like grocery stores, bookstores, and movie theaters just don't exist in The Sims 4. first of all. And a spa comes with spa day, obviously. You have to pay $20 for that. Now, the graveyard also doesn't exist. City Hall does not exist. A hospital, you have to pay $40 for that in the expansion pack Get to Work. You get a police station, a hospital, and a science building, I believe. So, to have those things in The Sims 4 as well as in The Sims 3, you have to pay at least $60 extra in The Sims 4. And I just think now things like hospitals and City Hall and all that kind of stuff, I just don't think that that should be in an expansion pack. It just does not make sense to me. Now, the second point I want to make is about the traits. In The Sims 3, you have a choice out of 63 traits in the base game. Yes, it comes with 63 traits, I know. Whereas in The Sims 4, you only have 38 traits in the base game. I know, yeah. It's honestly kind of rude. Now, they may have done this because in The Sims 3, you can choose to have 5, well, not choose to have, your sim has 5 traits, whereas The Sims 4, you can only have your sim have 3 traits. Now, I do not know, I do not understand why The Sims 4 has chosen to only give 3 traits to a sim. I just don't understand. In my opinion, the Sims really deserve more traits because the more traits, the more personality they have. Now, I, in my opinion, think that 5 traits is the sweet spot because you can have a few good traits and a few bad traits that really allows you to build a personality for your sim. Now, obviously, not all of the traits are as good as the others. Some just do more for your sim than others, but The Sims 4 has that problem as well. And the fact that you can only choose out of 38 traits, which are mostly very, very shallow. They don't do a lot for your sim, in my opinion. I always gave my sim basically traits, and then I saw nothing of them in my gameplay. Literally, barely ever. I think that is kind of a problem, because when you play The Sims, I mean, you want unique characters, right? You want to create sims that are unique and that have a personality of their own, that do things on their own because of their traits. Now, The Sims in The Sims 3 do that, in which what I have noticed. If they're childish, they will play with toys or go fishing in the pool. Now, the third point that I want to make is about the zodiac signs. In The Sims 3, they tend to really make the game. At first, when I was younger, I did not know this, and I actually only recently found out why zodiacs are so important in The Sims 3. Zodiac signs actually have effect on how attracted your sim is to another sim. For example, if their star signs are compatible with each other, they will have a higher attractiveness rate. I just think that zodiac signs are such a nice feature. Now, the fourth point I want to make is about creative style and world edit in The Sims 3. Now, there's a lot of hate towards creative style, and I can imagine why, but there's also a lot of positivity around it. Now, if you don't know what creative style allows you to literally customize anything and everything in the fucking game. Now, creative style just wasn't properly executed in The Sims 3. It was just way too ambitious for that time, I think, and that's why it usually lacks a lot. But Create a Sim nonetheless will forever be a very great feature to create unique sims, unique houses, or anything, you know? It just creates a whole unique experience for every time you play. The Sims 4 obviously doesn't have that option, definitely not in base game. Funny though, is that in The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs, you do have a color wheel for your dogs. I don't know how that works. I don't know why they have a color wheel and it isn't integrated in the rest of the game, but you know, you have to ask EA, not me. And then to top it all off, The Sims 3 has something called World Edit. So when you go edit down, you have a button called World Edit. Now, what World Edit allows you to do is fine-tune the landscape of the world, so you can place rocks, flowers, plants, trees, and anything. And maybe you run out of lots, and you can just plop a new lot right down there. You can just plop a lot down. Isn't that amazing? Just ran out of lots? No problem. Just put one down. I honestly love that, because if you really do not want to leave your world but everything is all filled up, you can just add a new lot and keep playing, and you don't have to move. I love that. Now, the last but not least thing is something I miss so much in The Sims 4, and it is burglars. Now, to be honest, I was always scared to play The Sims 3 when I was younger, because I was terrified if there were burglars on my lot. I would literally enroll and then delete them because I was so scared of them. Now, obviously, I'm 20 now. I'm not scared of Sims 3 burglars anymore, and I have grown to love them so much. Now, obviously, I don't like it when they rob my home, but it just adds so much just flavor to your game. When you get burgled, they get a little moodlet saying stuff has been taken or stuff stolen, even if they get caught by the police. But they get honestly kind of shook about it. They get a little shaken up, you know? And if you have a sim that is brave or athletic, I believe, they can also fight the burglar. Now, with all that said, I hope you guys agree with me a little bit, and please, please, please don't get mad. I have played The Sims 4 for 3,000 hours. I have loved that game for years, but after 3,000 hours of playing, I think just everything has been done in The Sims 4 for me. But obviously there are people who hate The Sims 3 and who love The Sims 4 to death, and I understand that. I understand that, and I respect that. So please don't feel like this is a personal attack to you. This is, again, my opinion why The Sims 3 is just better. Even in just the base game, this is only things in the base game that I have just announced. There's good things about the game as well, otherwise I wouldn't have played it for so long. On that note though, I still hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!